So first of all, thank you for the invitation. It's really my pleasure to be in such a great event. And thanks, Dr. Rashid, for very inspiring presentations. I think all what you said is spot on. It's a great introduction to my speech. I will be speaking about the digital industry, but I would like also to mention that outside of my activities at GE, I'm the chair of the governing board of REAP, which is a non-profit organization which is looking to provide low-carbon, affordable energy for low and mid-income countries, typically Asia or African countries, and this is headquartered in the UN building in Vienna. So speaking about the digital world, there was a huge changes happening in the world. So we had the Industrial Revolution. We had also a big progress in terms of the power of the machines and the computers. We did have machines before that could compute just 5,000 instructions per second, and now we can compute 25 billion instructions per second. This is the picture of von Neumann, who was the inventor of the architecture designed machines in 1946. So today, also in terms of size, if we look at the size that the computers were having, we were having like huge big rooms of several square meters to host the machines that were computing 5,000 instructions per second. And today, 25 billion instructions per second could sit into like 100 grams of weight of microprocessors. So when we were looking at movies, like James Bond movies, if you remember that a few years ago, and then you were looking at the watch where he could see everything on his watch or get his phone and get navigation on the phone, we were saying, what the hell, this is really science fiction. And today, if you see all what we have as inventions, all this science fiction became today's reality. So you have a full electrical helicopters, planes, you have a whole autonomous vehicles. This is one of the technologies that was acquired by Intel called Mobileye for $15 billion. You've got all the 3D, you've got all the augmented reality. You can also have on your skin, you can have a processor that can provide regular information, real-time information about your health to your doctor, and then he can react if something bad is happening. And we see extremely a lot of use cases in terms of navigations and smart cities. So yes, we speak about digital, we speak about hardware, we speak about sensors, we speak about all these technologies, but the power of the digital is in understanding the data. So we have seen in the last years a lot of investments, a lot of solutions that can report on something when the events happen. So all of these were called business intelligence systems. So you can report on finance, you can report on customers, you can report on machines. But where the value is, where the world can get a lot of value is when you can predict things. So predicting if a cancer can happen, what's the probability that you can catch maybe a cancer, and then you can work out on your health and everything maybe to prevent it. Predicting what is the understanding of the genomics, for example, and the heritage, and then you can predict, how you could behave in the future. So there is a huge fortune in the data that we gather and the wealth of learning. And a lot of the digital is about predicting the future, predicting when a transformer is going to burn, predicting when a machine is going to stop, predicting incidents, predicting risk. All of that is the value of the digitalization. But to do it, you don't need only computer science, you need physics, you need chemicals, you need mathematics, you need biology, you need all of this understanding of the basic science to develop and adapt the existing models that you can predict the future. So today, only 2% of the data that is being gathered is really analyzed intelligently, which means run through models that can analyze, put connections between the data that you have, and then predict about the future of machines, predict the future of energy installations, water supply chain, or customers' demand. So we need to unlock the potential of the data and then get more and more data scientists who have a double competency in terms of physics, mathematics, and computer science, who are capable to analyze the data and provide predictive modeling. Why do we need that? Because we are always looking for more and more efficiency and flexibility. I know this has nothing to do with soul, but when it comes to business, of course, definitely, all the people who are running resources or energy and water are looking after efficiency and flexibility, manufacturing plants, more production. We are also looking for better health, how we can predict and then make sure that people, can live longer and can avoid diseases, better cities, and overall better well-being.